Hello, welcome back to my channel, Dolls, Kitties, and Coffee. And if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and push the subscribe button. That way, when I make a video, you'll know. And I also have an Instagram account, and it's called Dolls and Kitties. And I have a TikTok account, Dolls, Kitties, and Coffee. And so, those of you who follow me, thank you so much. Yeah, so I was just so jazzed that this morning when I, woke up and I checked my, account, I was going through YouTube. I looked and I saw that I now could post on my wall and I could do a couple of other things like post other people's videos on my wall and also do like polls. So I thought, okay, well, I'm gonna post, I really have wanted to do that for a long time. So anyway, here I have my baby August by Don McLeod, and I have my new preemie, my preemie Zendric, also by Don McLeod. And today I was gonna do a little comparison video, and also I wanted to show off their fall wardrobe. And so I gotta tell you though, I cheated a little bit because I tried on Zendric's little sweater. So I've called her Xiomara. I tried it on beforehand because she's so tiny. I was like, well, even though it's preemie size, um, I thought, gosh, it still looks like she's swimming in it. And she does, but it looks really cute. So I just know I cheated, like I had to tell you. And so, those of you who follow me on Instagram, you've seen the little duo in their little fall outfits. And when I did her box opening last weekend, I thought I would do a shopping haul. But I thought, you know what? No way. First of all, it's just a bunch of clothes. You're probably going to forget what you saw. And the second thing is, well, I can use it to make videos like outfit changes. And so I just thought, okay, so I'll just kind of spread it out and I'll do outfit changes and chats. So that's what I'm going to do today. So today I have a coordinating outfit for both of them because that's going to be their thing. Since they're from the same sculptor, Don McLeod, and from the same artist, Aurora de Giovanni Lucas, I thought it would be cool to basically have it be their thing. They're a brother and sister duo, and I can have their outfits coordinate. And so, yeah. And so all of this is from H&M, including the sweaters I'm going to change them into. And this is a size, preemie size. And as you can see, it's still a little bit big on her, but it's perfect, I did order, well, I'm going to go ahead and change her as I talk. So I'm going to go ahead, I went ahead and ordered some custom-made clothing for this little one. And it was made just for her, so it's going to fit her pretty perfectly. And so I'm really happy about that. And so I wanted this to be a little details video. And you know what? I'm so glad I'm not a mom. Let me tell you why. If I were a mom, I would break so many promises. I'd be like, kids, we're going to Disneyland this weekend. And then I'd be like, too tired, And as a parent, like, you can't do that too often because then you lose credibility. And so this morning I was so jazzed about having the community post that I was like, I'm so going to do this video, a details video, and I'm also going to do a size comparison. And then I got so busy and I'm like, oh my goodness. I just debated. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna beat, sunset. And so we'll see. Hopefully I can get it done. And so my little Zendric is 16 inches. And here she is. And this is a diaper I bought for her on Etsy. The company is Red Hen. I'll go ahead and put a link at the description. And it's for 4 to 9 pounds. 4 to 9 pound child, and actually it's called hen and chick cloth. And so the seamstress has her little tag there, so that's pretty cute. And so it fits her pretty perfectly, and I love it because it provides a little bit of filling for for the clothes. So yeah, and here you can see her natural daylight. And what I really love about this sculpt is, of course, her curly hair. So I'm going to give you a little view. It's not as flat as it was the day of the box opening, and it looks beautiful. And what I like that Aurora did is this hairline. If you can take a look, I love it. It's the first newborn I've had with this type of hairline. I love it. It really frames her face. When I saw her without the hairline, you know, her forehead is pretty prominent, if you see. And her features are so pretty, but they're all kind of scrunched, you know, in this part of her face. And I think this hairline really frames her little delicate features nicely. And you can see the beautiful coloring. And I want to show you her fingernails. And you could see a little bit of redness you might see with a preemie or a newborn, but not too much. So I like that. I'm not too much into the red baby. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave her here. Okay. And so you can take a look at her, and she's 16 inches. And this is how she looks with her brother. And so her brother, August, I kept his kittening. I'm going to go ahead and undress him. And that way you can see the difference in the painting, also in the rooting, and in the size. So yeah, and it's so funny because I used to think that August was light. He's about a little bit over 5 pounds. But after carrying Xiomara, my little Zendric, he seems so heavy. And what I find is that I'm carrying her a whole lot in the mornings at pre-dawn hours because I get up so early. And it's by choice. I do my best work for my job, my real job, in the mornings. And in the afternoons, I just come home tired. I don't want to do anything except maybe, you know, have dinner, relax, maybe a little, do an evening walk. But let's see. Let me put her more in the frame. There we go. And so, but as far as like taking work home with me, I just don't like it. I'm so exhausted. And so when I come home, that's why I choose to get up early. I get up at 4:30 when I have a big project I'm working on. And I love spending morning time with these kids. I'm going to take them out of the frame. So I love spending morning time with these guys because it's nice. It's nice to see them in the morning. And it's also really calming. And it makes me look forward to something, you know, in the mornings. Like if I'm going to get up early, at least I can, you know, I have a whole routine. I meditate, I exercise, I journal, and then they're part of my morning routine. I also carry them. There we go. I carry them and I hold them. I change them sometimes. I snap a couple pictures. And see, there you can see the size comparison. And so it's really nice, you know, being able to spend time with them. And I noticed she's my go-to girl. I call her my pocket reborn because she's so light and easy. And I know you guys have met my cat Pumpkin, and I have him harness trained. And in the morning, that's what I do. Like I walk him. That's part of our routine. And when I walk the cat, I'll take her with me. And it's just so easy to balance his lead, the cat's lead, and have her in the other arm. Like she's perfect. She's a perfect weight. And so here I find myself really gravitating towards her in the morning, the evening, and she's just so easy to just pick up. And so here I have both of them. And you can see the difference in coloring in both their face and their body. And both are just equally beautiful. Like, look at the variety, the difference in the shading. I think that says a lot about her artist too. When I first saw her, I thought to myself, oh, but I want her, but the same color as August, because I just love his coloring and shading. But then, I looked and I said, well, it's important to appreciate, differences, and this is different, and it's also, it's different and unique. And I thought to myself, well, it's not, if you replicate the same color, the same skin tone, it's good because, you know what you like, but at the same time, where's the variety? And I love the variety here. She's a couple shades lighter, but no less intricate, no less detailed. And what I tell Aurora is, when I look at her dolls, I look at them at different lights, at different angles, and I tell her, Aurora, when I see your painting, like, it's alive. Like, I turn their faces, and depending on the way the light is hitting them, like, it just accentuates different features in them. And it's just really complex. It's not monochromatic. It's not just like a brown color. There's dimension and depth. Yeah. And let me bring him up a little bit so you can see his details and his face. And the rooting is just beautiful. There it is. And there it is. And I love that his hair is straight. I love the curly hair, but I love that straight hair, the hair color. Yep. And even though I think his description, like if you go to, I guess it would be McPherson's, right? Where his kit is sold. I think his description says 22 inches, but I think they mean with the legs bent. So if you were to stretch out his legs, he'd be 22 inches. But he's 20 inches from head to toes. So yeah, so here they are. Yeah. And, different, but yet both very, very beautiful. And yeah, so, and I just wanted to show you one thing. And I mean, it's kind of no big deal, but I did mention it, so I thought I'd show you. And her body is signed by the sculptor, McLeod. And yeah. And so yeah, so I don't know. As far as details video, I hope I did a good job. And so yeah. Another thing I like about them is their lips. I love their lips and their noses, the way they have very distinct shapes, but the shading works for both of them. And it's very appropriate for their features. So she kind of has sharper, more refined features. So you can see the nose. She has a small, kind of very pointy nose, but she has those full lips. And those lips are amazing, slightly parted. I love her eyebrows. And August, if I bring him up, he's got kind of that sucked in lip, but still really prominent. And he's got a wider nose and the beautiful shading on his nose. Sorry, my girl. Let me move you up. And so, yeah. So, I hope you liked the video. And so now I'm going to change these two into their little matching sweaters. So, here we go. And let me fix him a little bit. Otherwise, he's gonna look a little bit uncomfortable. Okay. So yeah, so it's been a busy kind of weekend. And the holidays are coming up. I've already begun to order some of their holiday clothing. So for August, he never got to wear last year's Christmas pajamas. He was finished in November, but because of the prototype contest and the artists had certain plans for travel, I didn't receive him till February. And so I had purchased some Christmas outfits for him that he never got to wear. So he's got Christmas Eve pajamas, and I just ordered a little darling, pretty corny reindeer outfit for him. And it's sweater, it's kind of like a romper. Is it a romper? Or would you call it a jumpsuit? A little jumpsuit. And it's got a red reindeer nose. And it's super cute. So it's gonna fit him pretty perfectly. And I bought the girls, my older toddlers, some Christmas dresses. But knowing me and knowing their little characters, the characters I give them, of course, they're gonna have multiple Christmas outfits. They need outfits leading up to the holidays, because of course we love to celebrate, what is it? And I went to Catholic school. Let's see. Not Lent. What is it? You guys are gonna murder me. It's the 4 weeks leading up to Christmas. My mother would not be proud. But we celebrate, you know, the lead up to Christmas, and we also celebrate, you know, all the way up to mid-January for Epiphany. And I love this look. And this sweater is also preemie size, and it fits her. She's swimming in it, but she just looks pretty delicate, and I love the little sweater pamper look. And you know, I gotta tell you, Reborn Hugo, that's basically like where I really saw kind of this look, the sweater and the pamper. And I'm glad I found one her size, and it fits pretty nicely. And so how cool is that? So yeah. And also I got these for August. They're a little bit small, but they'll work. He's not a real baby. Oh, and check this out. I don't know if I showed this in the first video. I have this little tiny little pacifier for her, and that fits nicely. Although I don't like to cover up her mouth, but sometimes it's okay. Okay, so now I'm going to change this guy, and he's going to be off camera for a little bit. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm getting ready, and I'm really excited, and I ordered, like I said, tons of, you know, clothes for all my babies and my toddler girls, and so you should be seeing their video. Man, I'm going to try to do one midweek, but I may not be able to because I just get busy. And yeah, I just get busy. There's no other way of putting it. And I don't like feeling overwhelmed or feeling rushed. So yeah. I'll try. We'll see. So yeah. And I thought I might try, kind of as a joke, to get some Thanksgiving dresses for the girls, because I think this year I'm going to do a Thanksgiving video at my mom's for actual Thanksgiving dinner. And so I thought, God, it would be so funny if I got them like funky outfits, like with turkeys on them, or like pumpkins and with big orange and brown bows. Like, I think my little Vivi character, my Grumpy Grace, would not be happy. I think she would think it was tacky. And I thought that would make for a really good storyline. And so, I don't know. I'm debating. But I did get them some fall clothes. And I've already posted some pictures on Instagram. um, of them with their fall clothes. Well, at least Giovanni. And a fall outfit for my Grumpy Grace. Alright, so I just want to show you his sweater. And, I have pants for him, though. But, yeah, so I thought that was cute to have kind of like matching sweaters for both of them. And I love how it looks on him, because he's got kind of like that shock of dark hair, and these colors are darker, kind of. I don't like to say, boys have to have dark colors, but I like the contrast, the pastel, and the delicate little pastel of my Xiomara, my Zendric, and kind of the more darker colors for my big boy August. And so, yeah, so he looks cute like that, I think. And these Pampers are amazing baby diapers. And, I also heard about them from Reborn Siblings channel. And so, yeah, so I got them from Amazon. And so, yeah, so they fit pretty well. But I have pants for him, so I do have pants. So these pants are a little weird because they have pockets in the front, but I think they're cream color, so I don't think it's a big deal. And also I think the sweater will hide it a little bit, or it won't make the pocket so obvious. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to take them off camera for a little bit. All right. And since he's kind of, I don't know, I see him as a big boy. I kind of like that he's going to have his little pants. And he's going to look like the big brother. And she can just be in her diaper. And there we go. And there they are. Okay, well, I hope the lighting wasn't too bad. And I hope you enjoyed my video. And yeah, so I just kind of wanted to show them off. And so I hope you have a good Sunday. And I hope this was kind of something nice you can watch as you kind of say goodbye to your weekend. And have a great week, and maybe I'll see you in the middle of the week. Bye.